welcome back to Sussex Farms for episode 26 with me, MrSealyp. So another transport contract under my belt, which has helped me to lease this. Yes, I have bottled it. I am going to harvest field 13 for silage, or for chaff, actually not for silage, for chaff. I bought the truck over, that's sitting just there waiting to be loaded. I've also leased the Vicon T-Rex shuttle, the trailer, it's a 30,000 litre trailer. I'm going to use that to shuttle to the truck. Now I could run the truck alongside this forage harvester, and I've gone for the Class Jaguar 930, not the TerraTrax, the standard one, and I've got the 7.5 metre Orbis header, not the 9 metre header on it. It's going to take a little while, but it will get the job done. The T-Rex shuttle is just there. I went for the Vicon, not the Vinghus one. I just wanted to give it a go when I did the review on it. I think it's a fantastic looking trailer. Now, yeah, there are so many different setups you could use. I could have a trailer on the back of this. I could be running one of the Randon sugar beet trailers off the back of it. Or, you know, there are all sorts of ways this could be done. But I thought what we'll do is do it ourselves. Pipe out. Now, this isn't cheap to lease. It was about 20 grand. There are cheaper ones to lease. There are other options. The new John Deere one that's out and the modded John Deere one that's out aren't cheap. They're not low on slot counts. They're, you know, and it does become a personal preference. There will be a whole host of reasons why you will choose to use a particular one. It might be your favourite brand. It might be you haven't used it before. You might be going for a cheaper option. You may not care about cost. It just really comes down to whatever you fancy. Let's turn that on. Let's jump in that. Let's go alongside. Now, I really don't know what we're going to get off this field. I'm hoping it's going to be a fair amount. I went for the Vicon with the double wheels. It's the wide axle, and I can extend the axle if I want to. Don't think I'm going to. What I am going to do though is probably I'll set the cruise control, I think. Let's roll that back. He'll stop in a second, not a problem. If I roll that back to about 5 and then we can match speed. I've got my side panel plugged in, so I'm just rolling back on the dial to about 5 there. We get alongside and then hit the cruise control. Get off. Get on. I need to knock it back one more notch, I think. There we go. So at 4 we're matching speed. It's not going particularly fast. I know this was something that was mentioned a while back about the Jaguar in the Class DLC, was that with the headers on, they run very slowly. I mean, I know it's going uphill. I haven't got a particularly high horsepower one. I was trying to keep the costs down, but and this is going to fill up really quick. I'm going to get almost a full load per strip, I think. Wow. And like I said before, this is going to go to the chaff silage producing facility. You'll see that in a minute. If you haven't already seen it on any of my videos, we'll go over and I'll show you. So we're going to unload there, we'll get paid for the chaff, and the concept being that the machinery over there will turn the chaff into silage, and you can go back and you can buy silage when you want to. That's kind of the premise behind it. I'm just selling the chaff, and what we'll do is with the money, we'll I've got to make sure I do this the right way around, not that one. Let's close that back up again. Where's the harvester going? It's going to reverse all the way back down that road. What's wrong with turning round? What a muppet. Where is he going? You just can't get the start. I take back everything I said about workers. Oh dearie me. What? Oh, now you decided... No, you've got to be kidding me. Why would he choose to turn around there? I give up. I really do. Oh, we're going to keep backing up, are we? Oh, okay. How far are we going to back up? Nope, we're going to start there. Okie dokie then. Let's go with that, shall we, for the time being? We are full. Right. So what will happen now? I mean, to be fair, it's only going to take just over 2 loads of this, isn't it, to fill up the trailer, but maybe a bit more than that. Now, the only downside to it this way, when you can run a trailer on the back of one of these, if you use a Randon or whatever and you hook it up, you can have 2 Randons, or whichever trailer will hook up to it. And what you can do is you can have one on the back, so that will carry on now, and then you take the other one with your tractor and unload. What you can then do is you bring that back and you swap them over. So you detach one, hook it back up, you take the full one, and it carries on with the other one. I mean, it's, you know, because the problem is now, every time I do this, I've got to stop a worker to go and unload this, because if I leave the worker running, it's costing me money while he's sitting there. So, you know, like I say, there's all different ways of doing it. I just really desperately wanted to use this trailer. It's not the biggest capacity out there. There are bigger ones. There's the Annaberger, there's the Krona ones, there's all sorts, but just wanted to have a go. So what we'll do is take that up like so. And then we do that. Cool! Like it. It's going to take me a while to do the field like this, but it doesn't matter. I've got all day. The animals are fed. I'm waiting on the potatoes to be done. Now this crop isn't ready to be harvested as a corn crop, but you can silage early. Now if you haven't got seasons on, normally you'll get to the green stage last and the tallest stage, and then it will move on to the harvesting stage, and you can harvest at that stage for silage, for chaffing. You don't have to wait till it's ready to harvest. I'm probably not making a lot of sense, am I? Never mind. So yesterday's stream went well. The dream stream with an all-star cast. DJ Goham, myself, Virtual Farmer, Clutch Simulations, FS Club, and Wiki Farms, who I'd never met before. That was pretty cool. Start that up. So yeah, we did some Farming Simulator League, and then we went on to Dole Farms, Dole Ranch, and we did just a bit of fun. It was just a load of guys getting together, having a bit of a laugh, and we streamed it. So yeah, if you haven't seen the stream, it's on my channel. It's on the you can go on and watch it if you want to. And I think all the other guys streamed it as well. I think they all did, or 4 of them did. I can't remember. Anyway, but yeah, go and check them all out and have a look from everyone's different perspective. DJ organised it and kind of invited everybody. VF hosted it because he had his Discord server, and he's got a dedicated server for doing the FSL and that kind of stuff. So I think he has. Oh, regardless, he hosted it, and it was brilliant. Had a great old time. So thinking about it now, in hindsight, if this does only run at 4, which it certainly seems to be, maybe I would have been better getting a different one. You know, again, it's okay. I love the look of that. It's brilliant. Now, is he going to carry on? Because I'm going to have a problem if it won't work. Actually, you know what I need to do? Let's stop there. I went for the extra long pipe, I think. So I'll probably still throw a little bit back there. Should do. Right, so what I should do now... So I don't know why it wouldn't go from the other end. So, tree collisions or something maybe, do you reckon? It's something like that, won't it? So what I'll do, I'm going to carry on. Once I've got a full load, we'll take the full load over and I'll show you the thing. We'll see. I really don't know how much money we're going to make doing this. But what we're going to do is the money we make from doing this, a large proportion of it, if not all of it, we're going to buy pig food. So we're either going to, well, I say buy pig food, we're either going to buy pig food or we're going to buy the constituent parts like I did before. We'll buy the corn, we'll buy some canola. I've got wheat and barley, got loads of that, so maybe we won't have to buy that. So it'll probably just be corn and probably some canola. That, at least, like I say, that's the plan. We'll see what happens. I know the pig food purchasing point. Actually, the pig feed is quite cheap from one of those, isn't it? A pig food silo, buy station, whatever you want to call it. It's supposed to be quite cheap, so I suppose I could do that down at my kind of makeshift garden centre that I put in over by SUSSEX Brewery. We have got to buy anything silo over there, but we could put in a pig food one, couldn't we, I suppose? I don't know, I'll have a think. We have our first full load of 79,000 litres of chaff, and let's go and sell it. I am curious to see how much we're going to make. So if we do alright out of this, we should be able to buy enough pig food to last us, although the pigs are reproducing at quite a rate. So yeah, that's why we definitely need an absolute load of this. Did not like that very much, did it? Now we could go straight across the field, but that would be rude. Someone else's property. But we go around the outside. So just over here. Now I showed this, I'm pretty sure on the first look. I did the first look and a second look. I did 2 map tours, or 2 parts of the same map tour, because there was so much to see. And this is it. So this machine, in essence, makes silage. You sell your chaff here, and like I say, the premise being that it makes it, and then you can come here and you can buy silage whenever you want to. It doesn't actually make it. It would be cool if we had a machine that did that, sped up the process a bit, but that's what bunker silo's for. So let's open the cover. Why have I got the lights on? Because I like them. No other reason. And let's unload. Let's see what we make. Fingers crossed it's worth it. If not, oh yeah, okay. That'd be alright, wouldn't it? £31 grand for 70. That's alright. I mean, to be honest with you, when you think about how much of that field we've still got left to clear, we're going to make a nice bit of money. That'll be enough to buy what we need. I mean, that first full load has covered the cost of the harvester, etc., the forage harvester. But I can do transport jobs and fertilising jobs, and there's a harvesting job actually available at the moment. A contract for sugar beet over on field 39, which is a big field, but it's for 30 grand. It'll take a while and it's a lot of ferrying backwards and forwards, but it's there and it's available. So as far as leasing machinery goes, it's one of those things I've always said. If you're going to try and offset the cost by your crop or whatever you're getting out of it, you can do jobs here and there. There's things you can pick up that will cover the cost of leasing, and you know. But how you want to balance the books, how you decide you want to do it in your head, or you know, that's entirely up to you. And there are some people that just don't care, not bothered, doesn't matter. They'll just add some money in or do whatever, and they'll just do it anyway. So it really, however you choose. I really shouldn't have left that up, should I? Stored energy and all that. Probably a bit dicey. That there. I'll turn those off now. They don't need to be on all the time, do they? Fantastic. Right, first of all, load's done. I have got to crack on. Okay, it is some time later, and we're done. I've cleared the entire field. I've done seven full loads with the lorry, and we've got another 19,486 litres. So far, we've made about 217,000. That's right, isn't it? 7 loads at 31,000. 3 7s to 21, yeah. About 217,000. This thing's worked like a charm. Absolutely brilliant. Let's do pipe in. Let's fold the header. Move that out of the way. What I'm also doing at the moment, we've got the Fiat on the field with the Agromash, giving that one load of fertilizing, a kind of weedy fertilizing type deal. But I'm thinking of changing the Fiat out actually. I will explain why momentarily. Now, unfortunately, what is going on? Oh, never mind. It comes purely down to YouTubing and recording. It's too loud. Either I have to keep raising my voice every time I use it or drive it. The problem is if I adjust the vehicle volume in game and turn it all down, it means that the normal vehicles, if you can call it that, are too quiet, and that's fine. So I think what we're going to do is change it out, and I've got an idea what we're going to change it out for. Again, not too expensive. I'm not going to use the truck this time, there's no point. I've only got this amount left in it. Seems daft unloading into the truck, driving the truck over when I might as well just unload this. Yeah, I think it'll be a little bit more horsepower, only by about 5, and the price shouldn't be too much different. So what we'll do, I'm going to let it finish that field, then we'll take it up to the store, we'll sell it, and we'll get the new one, or the different one. I say new one. Actually, I'm going to get through it alright. Oh, it's tight. So yeah, not bad at all. Selling chaff there. That's pretty good. I'll be honest with you. So we'll be looking at some point in the near future, either deciding whether or not we're going to go for pig food or whether we're going to go for the individual crops to feed the pigs. Be a case of weighing up cost-wise what would be the better option. I'm thinking probably the individual crops, but I could be wrong. Like I say, those pig food silos are supposed to be pretty good, so we'll see about that maybe. I don't know. We'll see if a pig food seller moves into the area at any point in the near future. You never know. Stranger things have happened. As you can tell, I've recorded this in a couple of different sittings. And as you can tell, I'm really bunged up again because it's been all of about a week since I had a cold. Oh, I need to get out in the sunlight more. So we're just over 500,000. That's pretty cool. Right, this can go back. We'll clear that field, and like I say, we'll sort the Fiat Agri out in a minute. We'll let it finish, but that field needs ploughing too. Sorry if I keep stopping. I had to blow my nose. Oh, what a day! Right, I am so pleased with that. That was a tidy bit of money, wasn't it? Tidy. Oh no, those psychos in the brewery. Ah! To be fair, I got the doubles on here, twin wheels. Probably didn't need them. At the end of the day, I got them. It makes it more stable in the turns and those kind of things, especially when you've got a lot of weight in it. It reduces compaction in real life, and if you widen the axle right out as well, that's the whole point of it. It spreads the load, that kind of thing. But I didn't need to do it. I think I'm pretty sure it's L1X. Yeah, like that as well. So you can just do normal 2 wheels and bring it out to that width if you want to, or if you've got the doubles like that, it brings it out really wide. But it's a nice bit of kit. I like that. That'll go back. I think the Fiat's just finished. I'm going to go and tidy up any bits it's missed. We'll get the new tractor and then we'll get it down the field to get ploughing, I think. I didn't have to come back to the store to do this. I could have done it in the menu, but why not make the effort? I didn't buy that. Why is that not letting me take it back? That's the point. Let's check in our sat map. Growth. How's that looking at potato field? Still not ready. Oh, frustrating. Okay, right. I'll see you in a minute. I'll check on that field. We'll bring the Fiat Agri back. I decided to just grab the plough and get on with it. I don't know why. I don't need to do it specifically with the new tractor. I might as well get on with it, and that way when I'm taking the new tractor back, the field is being ploughed. I'm pretty sure, generally speaking, actually if I start that side, you need to plough after doing corn. Anyway, that's just a given. Again, with the ploughing, people ask me a lot about fertilizing and ploughing, and you know, because of the deficits or the the potential gains of ploughing and liming, and some people don't bother if it's only a 10% decrease or something like that. A lot of people just think, you know what, it really doesn't matter, there's nothing to worry about. I just kind of do it as a matter of course. If it says it needs doing, sometimes I do it even if it doesn't say it needs doing, because it changes the field state, that or cultivating. Which means that when I was using the Scaraflex, but now using the Agromash, it just means that you can go over it again, you can get another fertilising state, and it doesn't cost you a penny in fertiliser. Okay, that's weird. Why is that going? Right, let's just stop there a second. Let me just check first. Let's check our soil composition. Does need ploughing. Let's turn that off. Yeah, it's missed all of that. Okay. Wonder why. Sorry for the noise. The angle of the field, maybe? If I do it that way, will that work? Yeah, the angle of the field. Okay, that's something worth bearing in mind. This is the Agromash BM75. It's a mod. You can have it as a weeder or a mulch harrow. and it works perfectly at giving you a fertilising state. So if you're new to this, you haven't seen my channel before, you haven't seen me use this. I was using the Joskin Scaraflex, and thanks to Duncan, who tipped me the wink on this. Do bits. Okay. Well, I'm going to finish off this bit, then we'll get with the ploughing, and I'll take this back. I'm going to leave the Agrimash out here because once I've ploughed, I'll be able to go over it again and get my second fertilising state. Then all it means is when I seed, I can either seed and fertilise at the same time, or I can seed and then in its first growth stage, or after the first growth stage, I'll come over and I'll fertilise, which will give me my 3 fertilising states on each field. It does mean that for now, as we go into winter, all of my fields, by the time I do that last one, field 10 for the potatoes, all of my fields will be harvested, and they'll all be prepped and ready for planting in spring. I'm not going to do a winter crop this year. I'm going to give the fields a bit of a break. I was going to cover crop, but I decided not to. Right, the ploughing will now continue. That's going to take a while, but I can leave that chugging away, that's not a problem. Let's go to the store. That we need to go back to. Some of that. So if I was just playing the game and I wasn't recording or doing videos, like I said, when I've got this, I love the sound of it. But unfortunately it's not conducive to what I'm doing, which is a pity, but it is what it is. We will repair it. What will we get for it? 36,430. Okay. Right, let's go and get the new one. So we've just spent 49,390, so under 50 grand. We made 36 back on the other one, so we're taking a little bit of a hit, but nothing too bad. I have just taken on another transport contract. It's from the lemon farm to Spa. Pays out very handsomely. Lemony snickets. We have got the Fendt Favorite 515C. This is the modded one. This has got the gear shift sound, and it goes up to 195 horsepower. So we're actually 5 horsepower more than the previous one. I think it was 190, wasn't it? This I love. I used this on the Pinky. So a couple of updates since then, various different things. Much quieter on the ears. And not too expensive, so all is good. What time is it? 2:45. I've got some jobs to do. We are going to be moving into late autumn soon. We are going to be hopefully doing the potato harvest on field 10, get that cleared, get that repurposed, possibly buying the land in between, ploughing out some of the fields, prepping ready for obviously spring. We've got winter feed to sort out for the cows. We've got TMR to make once the silage is finished fermenting in the bunker silo. We've got pig food to buy. Oh, talking of pigs, haha, yes, we're up to 65 now. we were at 57, weren't we, last time I was on here? We went from 10 up to 27 to 57, now we're up to 65. We only started off with 10, we've had 55 births. Oh dear, it's all mad. And I have now got a Geo. I wasn't initially running a Geo. I just had default seasons, because the default seasons is set on a generic UK. So now I'm actually running the SUSSEX Farms, or the Sussex Geo by Missy B, which is kind of made specifically for this. So a few of the things have changed here, a little bit of time frame. I don't think anything major, but yeah, we're looking good. So yeah, plenty more to come, more money to make, animals to produce. We still haven't got into producing milk yet. We've had no bursts on the cows or the sheep, but we're getting there. I'm going to stop recording now because I'm getting really bunked up, as you could probably tell, and I do apologise. But there we go, that's it for this episode. We got that field cleared, we got the side of the chaffing done, we made some money. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.